Hey, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget. And hello from a new setup that you haven't seen before because I've never had this space like this. I'm really just sitting here so I could be like, look at my plants. I have plants again after a year of being like, we gotta take a break. I welcome to the stage ZZ and CC, so snake plant and the ZZ plant. And apparently I don't have to water them that often. They were saying 4 weeks, but then I was like, well, it gets really hot in my apartment. And they're like, sure, then just go for 2 weeks. I was like, 2 weeks? I can do that. And then the foreground here, this is the point of the video. So let me get to it. So we're back in the skincare world. Haven't done a skincare video in a bit because like I always say, I like to try it for a good while, get into a regimen, see that things are working, and then start talking about it. I've already said on TikTok that I'm obsessed with this, but I am really obsessed with this. This is an ice roller that I got from Amazon, $7.99 or $8. TLDR, it's amazing. I love it. Period. But now let's get into the details. Usually when I do a skincare video, I come in with a bare face and I'm like, here's where we're at. But I just spent like 10 plus hours of the day dancing and I have like sweat, makeup, all that kind of gunk on my face. So I was like, let's backtrack. Let's film the intro first. And then I'm going to do my skincare and then show you this in action so that this is actually helpful. Saw this randomly on TikTok. Girl was talking about how it's good for the skin, helps with inflammation, helps with redness and irritation. Basically, it could help all the things that I have trouble with my skin. I have acne prone skin, I have dark scars, inflammation, all the good things that everyone in their life wants. Congratulations to me. And I was like, what have I got to lose? $8? I can do that. So I've been using this for about 2 months now, and the first month I just solely used water. I gotta show you like where I'm at right now, which is honestly like, I'm gonna be doing a refill soon. So this is how low it can get. And I'll insert a clip of like gorgeous mold that this does have when you fill it up all the way. But just looking at the construction, so it's 2 silicone pieces. There's a little opening on the top, which is where you're going to put in the liquid, and that's how you fill it up. And when it's frozen overnight, you open it up, then you've got your mold. After I wash with the cleanser, this is the first step that I do before applying any sort of skincare or anything like that. This is basically my step 2 or 3 of my skincare. So for example, I have makeup on right now. I'm gonna take my makeup off, I'm going to wash my face, and then I'm gonna go with the ice roller. If this was in the morning, I would have washed my face and used a cleanser, and then step 2 would be right into the ice rolling. It's literally what it says. You take the ice and you swish it all around and you're just hitting all the areas. Because of the angle of it, it actually feels kind of like the gua sha, and that it like hits your cheekbones and it'll start molding to however you use it, etc. It feels amazing. There's an adjustment to like it being cool, but it feels so good, especially after like a hot shower. You're just like, cool down. Also other things that you can add to it. And so why I'm talking about this is because I've been adding aloe juice to this, because aloe, as we know or maybe don't know, that's really good on your skin too. Think about a long day at the beach or whatever and your skin gets burnt. What do you use? You put aloe on, and that's very, very soothing. I started off with just ice all day, every day, and I used it twice a day. Then I switched to aloe as the sole thing. And now I'm in a phase of doing a mixture of the two. So a little aloe, a little water, and it goes a long way. The thing that I'm noticing the most is the time frame feels faster. The inflammation goes down faster, and I think it's because of the ice on my face, and like I said, with the aloe, it's more soothing. And another wonderful thing about my skincare is that I have some new under the chin acne, which I've now learned is from wearing scarves. How could winter betray me as such? But I have a scarf that is literally being washed and donated, and I'll never use it again. It was a gift for a while ago, but I noticed that every time I use it, like I have these big, chunky, cystic acne, and it took me a bit to catch on, and I was like, it's from the scarf. Every time I wear it, there's irritation and rubbing against, and I cannot wear it anymore. When I'm gonna use this in the morning or when I'm gonna take like a shower at night, I go to my freezer, take it out, set this aside, not necessarily in my bathroom because it gets really hot in there, but set it aside right outside my bathroom so that you can pull the cover off. Because sometimes, obviously, if you take it right out of the freezer, it's like frozen. So sometimes it's hard to get it off. Just wait, just take your shower and come back, grab this and keep it moving. It's another amazing thing. I left this joint out overnight, like I actually forgot it. It was like, I came back, no spill everywhere. It actually stayed inside, and that's what I love about this. Like, it stayed in here. I was like, oh, I thought it was ruined, whatever. No, I just literally had to take it and put it back, and it didn't spill anywhere. That's goals. Even better. Like, that sold me more than it actually working. I was like, oh, you're good stuff. My camera's balancing on my sink, this is how this road ends. Just know that I tried. So here's my face freshly washed. I want to give a zoom in so that you can see the chin stuff that I was talking about and also where my skin is at. So usually I'll step out and it's still like a little wet and I go right in with my ice roller. So we're going to pause the ice rolling and just show you my skin. So we're doing like so well in this area with the texture. Like, this is a newbie. But the chin too, like back here, this is actually good. These are newbies. Thanks a lot. And then on this side, this is like my more troublesome side. So I've got some new stuff here, but they've been going down like pretty well. Let me like be here and I could just zoom in because this is so dramatic. But here's the side. And then the chin, okay, how do I? So I hope you can see, sadly right here, there's a lot of dark spots. I literally just go in, and it feels so good because like my shower is super, there's no window in here, so it feels really hot, and this is like so relieving. So you want to do this over a sink because as you'll probably hear the water droplets, like it's, obviously my skin is warm, so it's like dripping everywhere, but it feels amazing. And I just rub this all over my face. I try to just hit every spot as possible. And like I said, I have a mixture of water and aloe here. So any sort of inflammation that I have, I'm just trying to, you know, hit that even more. That's literally it. Do I think that the ice roller is the sole thing that's taken me to the next level? Potentially, but I also think there's one other thing that I want to mention, which is something that I really resisted because I think that it allows for more waste, but sometimes I got to put my acne first in my skincare before the environment to an extent. This is the brand of the clean towels I was talking about. It's called Our Med Life. I will just pat my chin area because as you can see, it does drip down a lot, and so this area doesn't need any of that. I just pat it down. And in case you're curious, these towels have like dual sides. So this is more of like an exfoliating side. You can see the little beads and bumps. And then here is more of a smooth side. I'm just doing a quick little dab because I want the moisture to stay there, because the next step that I always go in with is the hyaluronic acid. And that's what I was talking about before, where I want to use the moisture that I just had from the ice rolling to be locked in by the hyaluronic acid. The Ordinary, as you can see, I'm like about to be done. And this is another one that I got from the Inky List. So when I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about hyaluronic acid, I used a small version. So you don't have to go buying like a big old thing because maybe it's not your thing. And I do 4 droplets or less sometimes, depending. And again, if you want this literally speeds up my skincare so much because the hyaluronic acid soaks up all of this moisture within like 2 minutes. In the morning, I then go in with the vitamin C, then I go in with a moisturizer, and then I finish with sunscreen. And then in the evening, most recently started going in with this retinol cream from Good Molecules. This is super gentle, bioactive ceramide repairing and plumping moisturizer. Thick, 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 thick. Okay, real quick, I also want to mention that because the acne under my chin was like so intense, like huge cystic acne, I started using Panoxyl just to combat that and help, because I needed more help than just like a regular cleanser. So sometimes you gotta bring in the big dogs. But anyway, this is the aloe juice that I have been using, aloe vera juice, whole leaf. I've also been taking a shot of this in the morning every day, which is why I have the shot glass here. So I just wanted to add that in just so you know. But I'm using it on my face, and I'm also taking a shot of it every day because I heard it's good for your skin. So I basically just go back and forth between adding a little water and adding a little aloe. And another thing too is that because we all know water expands, you squeeze the sides to make sure it's not spilling out, because if it does spill out, it's filled up too much, and when it freezes, it's going to overflow. To come back on real quick to show you that my Amazon order came with the new set of these clean towels, so I'm excited to dive back in and use these. And also, just before I close out this video, I got an air purifier. The Levoit one that I've been seeing online, I decided to get a small one. Believe it or not, this place is, or you probably think it is, my apartment is like $295 square feet or something like that. So I think the mini will be good. Let me know if you want to see a separate video on like how much this actually works. I'm excited to find out if there's like dust and dirt everywhere, because I swear every time I clean, within like a second there's always like little pieces of fuzz everywhere, and it drives me insane. But anyway, love my ice roller, love where my skin is at right now. Looking forward to even better changes coming soon. Let's have a chit chat down below. What are you using? What are the new skincare trendy things that you've actually ended up trying out and loved? Let's talk about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.